What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here for the Brighton review. 3-1 home win, the match that will be remembered for Yaya Toure. Our farewell appearance number 316. I presume that he's not going to be making any appearance against Southampton away. So this is everyone's farewell to Yaya Toure, and honestly, the send-off for him, once he was substituted off in the 85th minute, it was enough to bring a tear to your eye watching the whole team go over to him and celebrate the fabulous career that Yaya Toure has had at Manchester City. And Yaya Toure and his agent seem to think that he's got 1 or 2 more years at a top level after another Premier League club. Where will Yaya end up? I don't know. But it was so lovely to see everyone just celebrate how fantastic Yaya has been for our club, what he's done for our club. Honestly, it's really emotional. The speech at the end of the game, absolutely fantastic. I thought that the guy that was doing the presentation was fantastic. Yaya Toure was fantastic. Vincent Kompany's speech, honestly, you could see the love that Vincent Kompany had for Yaya, and you could see the love that he had for Manchester City, and he appreciated everything that Yaya has done. Vincent Kompany was like a Manchester City fan, just speaking from the heart. Honestly, I'd prepared my own speech trying to do and commemorate Yaya Toure. I'd say just go and watch what Vincent Kompany said yesterday, because I'm pretty much just second everything that he said. Honestly, it's really emotional. It is. I don't know how to feel. We all know that Yaya's legs have gone. We all know that Yaya Toure probably isn't good enough, and it hurts me so much to say that. He probably isn't good enough for Manchester City's midfield to compete for a regular starting place. He's on so much wage. He's probably best for his own career now to go and move on. You know what I mean? That makes me really sad, because we've seen Yaya go from a player that struggled at Barcelona towards the end to excelling and being one of the best players that Manchester City have ever seen in the sky blue shirt, and we've seen him peak. Honestly, it makes me sad that he's leaving. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to explain how I feel about it. Really, it's like something fabulous has come to an end, and unfortunately, we don't get to see Yaya anymore. We'll kick on with the review. I'm getting emotional. Here. We'll kick on with the review. Yaya Toure, we'll start off with how he performed first. Yaya Toure actually didn't have a bad game yesterday, did he? He's encouraged to shoot a lot. You could forgive Yaya for trying to make the game all about him, having a shot, trying to get the assist, trying to get the goals. He didn't. Every time there was a position where he could have shot, he was looking for the pass, David Silva-esque, looking to help the team out. And in a way, it helped the team out, because we ended up picking up the 3 points. We ended up breaking some records. And I'm sure mentally for Yaya, he can appreciate what he's done for this game. And for his side, he's helped us get above them records. Fantastic. Great performance. It's a nice team effort from him. It's a completely different Yaya Toure from what we saw when Pep Guardiola first arrived, if you remember rightly, where his agent was saying all this stuff. Yaya was training with the reserves. He came back, scored a goal. He's been more than happy to play a rotated squad place this season. He's been more than happy to pass rather than shoot. He's been more than happy to get into the space and help his team out. And we can't ask for any more from Yaya from that. So thank you for that, Yaya Toure. It's a big shame that he didn't get a goal that he deserved yesterday. But we've got plenty more goals to remember him by, and other important goals that he scored. The cup finals, the match against Newcastle in the Premier League, the Crystal Palace return, helping us along our way in 2013-14, being fantastic. How he didn't get player of the season then just shows the bias against us, because he's absolutely phenomenal. But you know, all about Yaya. Thank you, Yaya. Thank you so much. So, like I said, records have been broken. So, we're now on 105 goals. We've broken Chelsea's record of most goals ever scored. So, we're now the most scored, scored the most goal team ever in Premier League history. Does that make sense? I don't know. Fantastic, though. I'm more than happy to take that. We're now on 97 points thanks to this win as well. I'm going to take that as well. We've broken Chelsea's 2004-05 record of 95 points. We could obliterate it by taking 5 extra points. And this sums up Man City best. We've played 37 games this season. 37. We've now broken the most wins ever in a Premier League season. We've won 31 games this season out of 37. It could be 32 out of 38. Wow. That is very impressive. That happens, that'll take us to 100 points. Will 100 points ever get beaten? not for a very long time in my opinion. Absolutely fantastic. Southampton next for us. So, yeah, they look like they're nearly safe, or, you know what I mean, barring some kind of barbaric result. So that means Man City winning by 7 or 8 goals and West Brom grabbing a couple of goals and winning their game. Otherwise, they're probably going to stay up. So whether that will be on television or not, I hope so, because I'm not heading away to that one, and I'd like to have a watch of that. I'd like to be able to appreciate us one more time properly this season, and obviously when you can't get to the game, being able to watch the TV and feel part of the action is the next best thing, really. But, yeah. Hopefully that'll be selected for TV and we'll be able to have a watch of that one. Next record for us to break, the away record. So we've got the points record, we're after the away record. So if we win our next game, we've won the most games ever away from home in a Premier League season. There's all kinds of records for us to take, it's stupid. But yeah, that's kind of our motivation from now on, isn't it? We want to be the team that's been so good, we want to be the record breakers. And I will add that all these records that I mentioned that Man City are breaking, they're all set over different seasons by different sides. So all these records that are being set are all going to say Manchester City 2017-18. That's how dominant and that is how impressive Manchester City have been this season. For the match yesterday, Brighton, I thought they played fine and played all right. Defensively, I thought they were a bit suspect at times. I thought that Man City got through them a little bit easier than what I was expecting. I was expecting them to be quite firm and defensive. I was expecting them to be more like what Huddersfield were like against us. But they got forward, to give them credit. They tried to play football. They tried to score goals. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I have a lot of respect for that one. And I thought that a couple of their players did very well. Ajuo, how you pronounce his name. I thought that he did fine up front. Held the ball up well. Managed to grab himself a goal. Looked lively at times. He was getting into positions. He was holding up the ball well. And Knockout, I thought for Brighton, was fantastic yesterday. Now, I've seen a lot of Knockout pre-Christmas. Couldn't get into the Premier League. I was thinking it's just another player that's done well in the Championship, can't hack it at the Premier League. But over the last couple of games, he's done really well. Pascal Gross, Knockout, been fantastic. David Perper as well. They've been very good players. Fantastic. Knockout, he was doing skills. He was everywhere. Fantastic. Good performance from him. Well, unfortunately, I thought for Knockout, I thought that some of the players weren't really on the same level as him. He was putting through balls in. He was trying to get balls in. He was trying to make things happen. I thought he looked lively. He looked like what Shaqiri's like at Stoke, which is, yeah, you got the class where they're performing at, the team ethic, and then you got the players with the skill that can just take it that little bit further. That's what Knockout was doing yesterday. Fair credit to him. But Brighton, they're now safe. They're moving on to Sunday. They've got Liverpool. Liverpool are playing for Champions League football. Liverpool are probably resting a few of their players, you would think, for the Champions League final. I think it's stupid if they don't. We'll probably see a couple of their players playing, but surely a couple of them will be rested. Chelsea have dropped points yesterday, which means that Liverpool now only need a point thanks to their superior goal difference. They no longer need to win. And for Brighton, can they go and win at Anfield? We'll have to wait and see. For us, it's Southampton. They're battling for relegation. Near enough job done for them. And can we get to 100 points? So it makes the final day a little bit more interesting. Because if Chelsea had lost yesterday, everything was signed and sealed. And they were losing at one time to Huddersfield as well. But there you go. So, the game itself, I'm giving Leroy Sané man of the match. You'll see why in a moment. I thought Danilo was absolutely fantastic. I felt really harsh on Ederson, why Pep put Bravo in net for this game. If Ederson had conceded, I'd have played Bravo in the next game. Instead, I'd given him a little bit of game time to go into the World Cup, and Ederson a well-deserved rest. And for some reason, he didn't play Ederson, which means if David De Gea keeps a clean sheet in tonight's match against West Ham away, he's going to win the Golden Glove, or at least Ederson can't win the Golden Glove anymore. Which I think is slightly harsh yesterday. I'm not sure why Pep's done that one. But we'll get on with the performance now and what happened in the game. So City went 1-0 up on 16 minutes. Great pass from Leroy Sané, through ball to Danilo, and Danilo slots it lovely, like a centre forward, absolutely fantastic. 1-1, it was a Bravo error. He came to collect the ball, missed the ball, and then he ended up standing in no man's land. He didn't go and dive in to try and get the ball back or block it to send it out for a corner. Instead, the cross was allowed in. A little bit of weak defending, a little bit of poor goalkeeping, I thought, and Alua was there to beat Fernandinho in the air like he was always going to 10 times out of 10, and just have the most simplest headers into the net. Really disappointed to go and concede that on 20 minutes after getting ahead. I thought, oh, they're going to park the bus here, but fair credit to Brighton, they didn't. We went 2-1 ahead on 31 minutes. Great pullback from Sane, great control from Bernardo Silva, and he buried it low, hard into the bottom corner. Absolutely fantastic goal from Bernardo Silva, who's been very impressive, I thought, this season. We've got to be very appreciative that someone like Bernardo Silva is happy to be a rotated squad player, because he is fantastic. Brilliant goal, well deserved his goal. And in the second half, we end up making it 3-1. This time it was a short corner. Sane ends up squaring it across the edge of the box to Fernandinho, who low, hard drive into the corner of the net makes it 3-1, and we'll take them 3 points all day, every day. But like I said, this was all about Yaya. He went off late on into the game. Great send-off, lovely speech, loved everything about it. I'm sad that Yaya's leaving. I know why he's leaving. I understand why he's leaving. I agree with him leaving. It's just he's a Man City legend, and it makes me really sad watching him leave. It's like Zabaleta leaving. I've seen people saying it's like Joe Hart leaving, but Joe Hart never got the send-off that he deserved. He's still at Man City though, isn't he? Still a Man City player. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. I don't know. But that's been the video. We'll wrap it up there, I think. I'll see you all again for preview for Southampton, which will probably be up Friday or Saturday. We'll have to see what we've got coming. We've got daily content of football videos, so if you're interested, subscribe, notifications on. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, leave a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to check out my social media links. They're in the description below. Don't forget to check out my second channel and my brother's partner channel doing mixology drinks, Mixed. I'll leave the links to them at the end of the video. You can go and click like and subscribe over there, and I'll see you all again for daily contented videos. But that has been the video. Farewell, Yaya. I think we should pay him some more. I'm only joking. Yeah, absolutely love the big guy. He deserves his season ticket for life, doesn't he? I don't think we've got anything else left. Peace. Ciao for now.